Here I am at Eas Mor Waterfall near Kildonan, just off the High Kildonan road. At the top of Church Brae, there's a car park for this waterfall. This fall is 103 foot high. It's its biggest single drop in Arran. And the reason I've come here today, I hope you can hear me because it's kind of windy, is because it's been raining all day, and I've been working at Calmac all day since 6 o'clock this morning. Sorry, 7 o'clock this morning. I got up at 6, and I've just finished. So I've come here before it gets dark. So it's nearly dusk. I was lucky. I've got here just before it did get too dark to see. And I wanted to see this because this is the perfect time. It's actually dry just now, but it's the first time it's been dry all day. It's been raining the whole time, through the night as well, heavy rain through the night and all day as well. So this is the waterfall, actually as good as it gets. You can see that the water at the top is brown. I'll just show you, I'll zoom in there, so it'll show you. Try and hold it still. And there's hydroelectricity being created from this waterfall as well the whole time. So that's good. A lot of brown water up there. And you can stand at the top of it, there's a wee library up there as well. Isn't that amazing? I've deliberately stood back from this waterfall because I wanted you to see just how high it is. But I'm going to go closer and so excuse the camera wobbling about a wee bit. And there's actually a wee way you can get behind the waterfall, and that's what I'm going to go. I hope you can still hear me. I'm just going up this little rocky path here between these stones. Perfectly passable. Good noise, isn't it? I'll be careful here, there's a little slippy bit here. Just as it's wet. There we go. That's me. Made it. Down a couple of steps. Okay. Right. Isn't that great? Such a height it's falling from. That's a lot of water. Of course it isn't the volume of Glassdale, but it's a bigger single fall than Glassdale. That's a wonderful thing, isn't it? Yeah, let's zoom in there a bit. Great noise, isn't it? I'm in this little kind of, what I call the Lost Valley. Very high cliff. Oh, we better wipe this. So much spray coming off. I'm going to wipe the camera. There we go. So you can see now, hopefully. Vertical cliff. Of course, it's all the way around. And that's why this water, oh, you can see down now. There we go. That's why this water is falling so far, because it's cliffed all the way around here. There's nothing else. Massively high. Okay. So I'm going to go behind it, and to show you where I'm going, there's the wee chair there. There's a little hidey hole in there and a chair. And I'm going to go in there and just look through the waterfall with the camera. That's just smashing. It's lovely to be here. So lucky. Okay. I'm going to get wet as well usually. A lot of water, well, a little bit of water comes off the cliffs and kind of splashes down, but we'll see. I've got my Calmac waterproof on, so I guess I'll be okay. Right, so bear with me, just get up this wee bit here, last wee bit of path. There we go. Okay, here's a little path to go across. And there's a little bit of water I'm talking about. I've got to watch this, but I'm going through it now. It moved right on top of my head just as I did that. You see it? It's like a mini waterfall. And that's because there's so much water here. I've actually got to go through a mini waterfall to get to the main one. So kind of pull my hood up here, right, here we go. Glad the camera's waterproof. Ooh. Oh! That's a lot more water than it looks like. Woo, it's going to fall over. I did have my hood up. Right, here we go. I'll give the camera a wipe as well actually so you can see it properly. Yeah. Okay. So now we're behind the waterfall, looking through it from behind. And I've wondered a lot of my life what it would be like to stand behind the waterfall and look through it. And this is what it's like. Isn't that amazing? Look at that. Thundering. Quite a noise. There's a lot of water falling in that bit there. Look at that. There's some power in there. That's blasting down. Oh, just changed direction there for a second. Now it's spraying everywhere, flying around. Oh, ah, great. I'll come back here. I'll zoom back here a bit there. Here. Okay, that's where it's falling. And then it just goes into that wee bit and runs away. The path goes over to the right of that. There's some amount of water in there, there really is. Those rocks look amazing as well. Look at that. You know, I think I should just shut up and let you listen. I'm going to do that, okay? Listen to that. Changing direction again. Standing behind the waterfall, looking through it at the cliffs beyond. Well, it's just great, isn't it? What a privilege. And I didn't have to run here. This is a short walk from the car park. A lot of these things are quite far away and you've got to make a big effort to get there. Oh, just like a surge of water there. Massive. This is great. This is definitely seeing the waterfall at its best. I'm going to go back a bit, hopefully not stand under that mini waterfall, because that was quite bad. But of course because there's so much water today. Right, here we go. Give it another wipe. Here we go. Wiping inside my t-shirt. There's the inside of my t-shirt. Right, top of the waterfall. Falling straight down beside me. Hope you can see it. I don't know if you can. Oh, there we go. That's there. It just stopped thundering now. Again, it's kind of changed direction. It's just going out so fast. It's flying out from the top. Like going across. Actually going so fast it's missing the rocks at the bottom. That's why it goes quiet sometimes. It takes a kind of a surge, comes down, and instead of hitting these rocks there, it just fires into that bit there, so you don't hear it quite the same. Amazing. And there's those cliffs behind it I was talking about. It's honestly places like this and I think, why would I want to be anywhere else? This is it. This is affirmation for me. Listen to that. massive amounts of water. That's just great. I'll go back behind it again for a minute just to look through it. There's something about it. Even as a boy, I've just always thought like there are kind of magical things to look through a waterfall. Give it another wipe here. So that's what I'll do here. There we go. There's the waterfall. I'm behind it. You can't see very much, can you? You see water. Amazing. It's not messing about today. Come back a bit to get an idea. There we go. Problem is, if I point it skyward, it's a bit bright up in the sky, so I lose my kind of clarity. It goes a bit dark. Oh, there's so much water flowing. The most I've ever seen. This is the best. The only thing is, it's a shame I'm not at the last trail as well, because this is amazing. I'm going to shut up again. Just that noise. In the wee alcove, you can't really see it because it's dark in here. Doesn't work very well. A few times this is taking my breath away today. That's amazing. There's the wee seat I was talking about. I'm going to go back to that waterfall a bit, I think. Just get you one last view of it from a distance. Hope I don't fall over. Okay, I have to go through this little mini one again. Okay, here we go. Here we go. That's really good. It's a lot wetter than it looks. You probably heard it. Well, I'll give it a wait. I'm sure the camera's wet. There we go. Right, hopefully you can see it and it doesn't go dark. Yeah, that's not bad. You can see that. Okay. Right up at the top. Pretty much exactly. Follow it down. Oh, it's magical. Absolutely amazing. And yeah, it's all very dark and grey. Of course, the water's so dark anyway, but it is getting dark now. You know, there's partly up in the sky. There's not much light up there now. It's kind of losing it. I'll go back around the corner a bit more. Oh, I just love being behind that fall. I mean, I don't know if I could sleep in there, but I could certainly meditate or just feel alive in that wee bit there. Excuse me, the camera wobbling because I'm going back across the sea path again. There we go. That'll do. And the stones are so black as well. I mean, they're pitch black, aren't they? Like coal. Massive lumps of coal. But much, much harder, of course. guess the odd one must fall off there, and eventually over time get broken up or washed away. Fancy one of them in my head. Back up again. There's a dark brown at the top. Funny how it's dark brown at the top, but then you don't get that as it falls. It gets whiter as it goes down. To be honest, I don't know why that is. Dark brown up there though. You can see how much rain there's been there. Thundering again. There's a wee Church Brae again. I don't know why. I'm a wee hidey home. Right, if you're still with me, I'll just go back along the path a wee tiny bit. There we go. Little steps here, not bad. That's the waterfall did to my jeans, by the way, and I was going dry before I went through that. Not a lot of water just for a few seconds. You can see the brown in the river there as well. So many rocks lying around, just lying around. Little bits of cliff falling off. Unstoppable force. Eas Mor. Biggest drop in arm. Love it. Glad I came. Okie dokie. I'm away from my dinner now. I'll see you later. Adios.